Hi, welcome to Baby Narc. I am so fucking pissed right now. I had to look on Brian's YouTube channel, from that video to Samantha that he posted last night, so I had to look, see if it was still there. It is. There weren't any comments on it. Um, Somebody liked it though, so, it could have been him, but, who knows, whatever. He has a new video, and it's him in his car, and he's saying, "Hey, everybody, I want you to listen to this song that I recorded." And then he's got this CD in his hand, and he he puts it in the CD player, and lo and behold, it is one of those 4 songs that he recorded with Cody. Creepy little Cody. And as he's putting the CD in, actually I should have said this first, but as he's inserting it into the CD holder player thing, whatever, in the car, he says, "This is a song that I wrote, and this is all me." Or he says, "This is a song I wrote a long time ago, and this is a new recording of it, and this is all me." And didn't mention Cody's name, and alluded to the fact that, he really did create that CD all by himself. And that's a fucking lie. He did write the song, obviously, because it's an old Shelley song. Whatever. It's good, though. I have to admit it. And he is singing. Nobody else is singing. Cody's not singing. There's no backup vocals, nothing. It's just him, and he is playing guitar. But that bass that we can hear, that's Cody. And that drum track that Cody laid down, Brian doesn't have the equipment for that and doesn't really know how to. He could, but come on, yeah. I've heard that CD. That is the CD that Cody brought to his house that night that he also brought over his weird sex game. And never paid Brian for that joint. And remember, Cody also said that Brian never paid him any money whatsoever for their recordings. And, Brian would go over to his house at all times, because Cody's been off work for, I guess, a year because, the cancer thing. And Brian just shows up. He shows up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning, stays till 7 o'clock in the morning. He don't fucking care. And one night when I was over there, he even said to Cody was like, "Hey, I need to, because, he also doesn't call him. He just shows up. He's one of those kind of people. And we showed up, and Cody was like, "Oh, hey, I've got to take off for a little bit, probably to get more drugs." And Brian was like, "Well, that's okay. Just let me in the back. He's got that shed back there that's his recording studio." He's like, "Just let me back there, and, I'll just, start playing, guitar or whatever." And Cody, he let us, but he was weird about it. It was rude, but that's how Brian is, whatever. So my video that I made yesterday about saying, "Oh, Brian might be a bad person." No, he's a fucking horrible person. And he, not only is he telling all of the people on his YouTube channel that is his CD that he created all by himself, and, never mentions Cody and won't, he would sell that music. Now, they only made 4 songs, as far as I know, just one little mini CD. But let's get real. I'm gonna switch the camera around. Hopefully I don't drop it. I need to get a stand. Yeah. So Brian, he would put that shit on iTunes and never tell Cody, or on Reverb Nation, whatever. I should check it out. That's what I should do. I should go searching. Yeah, I'm a private investigator now because of this dude, so I might want to go searching for it. But man, I want to call Cody so bad right now. I want to just call him and go, "Hey, just want to let you know, Brian's fronting like that's his music." That's fucked up. And he never paid Cody. In the music world, you can pay a producer. I mean, you're usually, I think legally you're supposed to give a credit, but I guess if you do pay somebody some money and don't credit them, which I don't think that's legal, but whatever. At least you paid the money. At least you bought a service. But he never paid him anything. And I know that this is very crude, you know amateur, whatever. But the thing is, though, is, they are authentic musicians that have been in bands for years, and they're great musicians. And Cody has professional recording equipment, and that CD sounds really good. It sounds good enough to where he could put it out there and make money off of it. When you ain't going to get that much these days, iTunes, Reverb Nation. I think there's another one, I forgot what it's called, but, Apple Tunes, whatever, or Apple, whatever it's called. But still, I mean, even if he made a freaking, wooden nickel of it, that's money that is not rightfully his. That's fucked up. So yeah, so that's what he did today. And it gave me those vibes of back when he was constantly telling the world about his beautiful, wonderful guitar and never mentioning my name, that I'm the one who gave it to him, until I finally put on one of his many Facebook pages, which he doesn't even have anymore, that he does, it is out there, he just can't get into it. He lost the password. He's so fucking dumb. Anyway, yeah, so my little blurb about me buying that guitar for him is still out in the ether, so hopefully everyone will read it. But yeah, wow, what a fucking narcissist, right? I mean, can you believe that? That's beyond fucked up. And he used Cody, and Cody's a piece of shit too, but he just would go over to his house, show up any time of day, stay as long as he wants, smoke all of his dope, and and I'm sure he would do what he does with me, where he shows up with a bag of 1 to 3 beers for himself. I'm sure he's never given Cody anything, and brings his own cigarettes. He nothing. And then when you talked Cody into coming over to his house that one night to bring a joint and bring over that CD, he never paid him for that joint. And yeah, we smoked some of it, but I mean, there was at least still half left. And Brian takes that, and that CD that he put in that car, that's the CD that Cody brought over. So he's kept it. And how long was that? How many? Well, at least a few. Well, I guess maybe 2 months ago, whatever. But still, man, he's a fucking thief, like his girlfriend Shipmantha. Jeez. Maybe they can, hey, you know what? Brian doesn't want to leave his house, but maybe they can share a jail cell together. Maybe that's how they can start their new life together. Anyway, so yeah, that was the update. I was already upset and pissed off and devastated. Devastated, that is how I feel from just, seeing that Shipmantha video last night, about how he's so in love with her. Was already upset, and then I had to go looking and see if that video was still there, and it is. But and then I see this video, and I'm just like, man, dude, you are fucking horrible. Are you even a person? I'll tell you something weird. A long time ago, we were having some sort of fight or whatever, and I was, basically trying to tell him how to treat me. He goes, I know how to be a person. What a weird statement. What a weird statement. And that has stuck with me for, he said that like 2 years ago. And that always sticks with me. It's like, no, you're not a person. I don't know what the fuck you are, but you're not a good person. That's for damn sure. So, yeah, man, let's call Cody right now. Hey, you know what? I'll go over to his house. Show up, might as well, I mean, Brian does it all the time. I should just show up at his house and make a video with him. Say, hey, Brian, I'm with Cody right now. I just want to let him know how proud you are of that CD and those songs that you made completely solely by yourself. I mean, I bet you didn't even pay him the couple of dollars that it costs to actually get a, blank CD to record the music on. I bet you didn't even do that, you know? So, yeah. Man, fucking unbelievable, dude. Just, he shocks me. He continues to shock me. I don't know why. I don't know why I get shocked. I mean, I should just be like, oh, business as usual. But yeah, man, he's definitely not the guy that I knew from the past of being teenagers. Man, he grew up into some sort of horrendous monster, and it's a fucking shame. And the way he treats people, I get so upset that he treats me so bad. But I mean, shit, he treats everybody bad. Even if he did get with Samantha, it would probably be a contest to see how shitty they can treat each other. I'm sure she would just cheat on him. That's probably what she would do. And he would probably just, do all kinds of fucked up, weird shit. So, and then it'd just be another rendition of his relationship with Shelley. Ugh, what a mess. Anyway, yeah. Fucking, fucking, thief. And music, that's a very big deal. You know, it's, I mean, it is the same thing as, if you work at a, you know, large corporation and you spend weeks or however long on a major report and your coworker just comes along and takes credit for it. It's not right to mess around with people's creativity and their money. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't steal somebody's woman or man. You don't steal somebody's pet. You don't steal somebody's, shit. You don't steal their money, and you damn sure do not steal their credit. That is a huge taboo. But, in the world of Brian, there is no holds barred. He just does whatever the fuck he wants. So anyway, yeah. Man. Fucking A. I want to call Cody so bad right now. Okay.